If you ever need to replace a broken or non-functioning receptacle, follow these procedures. First, shut off the power at the circuit breaker. We then test to see that the power is off by inserting the circuit tester probes into both slots of the top and bottom outlets of the receptacle. If the light does not glow, we can assume that the power to that outlet has been turned off. But to be sure, once the plate has been removed, it is a good idea to test the outlet again by placing the circuit tester on the terminals on both sides of the outlet, both the top set of screws and the bottom set. Do this just in case the outlet is damaged but is still receiving power. Remove the outlet from the wall by grabbing the mounting straps and gently pull them out. Pay attention to the wires because when we replace the outlet, we will want to replace them the same way. Remember to use a receptacle with the correct rating to match the breaker amperage and gauge wire you're using. To reconnect the wires using terminal screws, strip about 3/4 of an inch of insulation off the end of the wire and put a small loop in the end. Then, wrap the wire around the screw in a clockwise fashion. Pull the wire tight against the screw and make sure the wire loop lays flat against the side. By tightening the terminal screw clockwise, the wire tightens securely around the terminal. This method makes a tight, secure connection. When you're done, gently push the outlet back into the box, folding the wires neatly as you go. It is a good idea to test each outlet right after installing it. Again, use your circuit tester. Insert the ends into the slots of the outlet. If the light goes on, you have power. Now test to see if your ground is working by connecting the hot slot with the ground slot. This test also works by connecting the hot slot with the metal screw on the faceplate. Another great tool for testing the integrity of your newly wired outlet is to use a receptacle tester. This device simply plugs into any outlet. The receptacle tester has 3 lights that illuminate to tell you the wiring status of the outlet. If you have any wiring problem on this receptacle, it will be clearly indicated. On the tester itself, you are given a chart to see whether you've reversed any wires or whether your hot, neutral, or ground wires are not properly connected. We've just replaced a receptacle located at the end of the run. When you replace or install a middle-of-the-run receptacle, you need to do it in a different manner. Middle-of-the-run receptacles are located between a cable coming from the power source and an outgoing cable continuing on to another receptacle or other device. We will show you 2 different ways to wire a middle-of-run receptacle. Check with local codes to see which method is acceptable in your area.